how you doing? I'm out here working on my Lund. I had no idea. I don't know if you guys have the flotation foam in the bottom of your boat. Pardon me. I noticed in my floor now, no other indication. I got the boat a little over a year ago, and I noticed a little bit of a sponginess in the floor of the boat, right? And I went through, which was not as easy as it sounds, getting out the floor. I think the first piece was 10 foot by 4 foot on a 18 foot Lund Alaskan, but here's what I found. This wood here, this whole thing, man, I pretty much guarantee you, yep, that one little board, it's probably 3.5 by 4 foot wide, top to bottom is 4 foot. That weighs as much as a full sheet, and I believe that's a little bit heavier than 1/2 inch. Looks like where do they go, 23-30 seconds or something like that. But anywho, so based on that, I tore out the floor. This is what I found. I'm gonna show you now. All this looks like, well, you can see it's wet, right? I had no idea. Boat was a little piggy. I'm like, why am I not hitting, you know, 30 plus mile an hour? I got a 2-stroke Suzuki 40 horsepower. Rest of the boats I see, brand new stainless prop, right? So I'm all about this. I tore it apart, in each one of these blocks here. And climb up in here. Each one of these, like this piece, that looks like a good piece of foam. I don't know if you can see my thumb, but look at the moisture in that. It's just, it's saturated. That's a brick, man. Look, check it out. That'll tell you. So I'm down here. I'm gonna tear out this. My game plan. I cannot believe all this water, man. And I drained the boat. I lean it backwards, but along these live well tubes, the pump and drain for the live well, clogged each section. Little bits of debris, and the line stays in the same spot, so it just filled up and flooded. But if you have a foam flotation in your boat, check your floor, man. I don't know if you can use a hydrometer, test the wood, but so what I'm gonna do is when I put in my new foam, I'm gonna go with the, I think it's pink or blue Home Depot foam. I'm gonna lift it up 1/2 inch off of the bottom so that if water is in the boat, the foam won't be sitting in the water. And this stuff, man, every bit of it is so wet. It's amazing. But but I'm gonna lift it up off of the bottom, and worst case, if I think she's getting a little wet, I'm gonna run a ventilation fan. I might set it up where I turn a fan on to dry the bilge out. But alright, I'm gonna show you how I'm doing this. I don't know if it'll have value. If someone can get something out of it, that's awesome. Alright, so the way I'm getting this foam out, I got a big knife. Careful not to poke through the boat. It's definitely a polyethylene foam, so, like that. That's a brick if I ever seen it, man. So I had no idea. All I knew is she seemed a little heavy to me. Oh, also, very good point. Just in this section across from one side to the other here, if you have an idea of how much foam you have, just one of these, sorry about the bad camera, one of these bays, and there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, there's 12 of them. As nutty as it sounds, each one has about 30 or 40 pounds of wet foam. I checked it all the way up through. Even up here, I got water. Look at that. I think I found the only dry spot on the whole thing right there. But all this is wet, man. It's amazing. I'll let the camera run so you can see how I'm doing it. Now they had, rivets. They were using rivets in the... They were using rivets to put the floor down. But what I'm probably going to wind up doing is stainless steel screws. So if there's an issue, and instead of a 1/2 inch or 23-30 seconds, a little more than 1/2 inch is what they had in here, I may try to get away with 3/8. I may put a couple supports, just small pressure treated 1x1s. I want to try to keep it light, so, but I'll show you all that. So this basically started off as, geez, it's amazing. Started off as, let me see, I might have a little moisture in there, to now I'm doing pretty much total boat restoration here. But I love my boat. I wouldn't be out here if I didn't. Alright, I'll keep you posted. This is part 1 of the video. There's going to be more parts, and I'm probably going to go with indoor-outdoor carpet. I don't know. And I was also thinking maybe not pressure treated, because it's in 3/8 pressure treated. I didn't see it in 3/8 of an inch. I may polyurethane both sides of a sheet of 4 foot by 8, 3/8 plywood. Got to put some thought into that. I want to do it right, but also I want to keep it light. So if I can put a coat of polyurethane on it, that might add some value in weight reduction. So, alrighty, thank you. I'll talk to you in a minute. This is part 1. I'll be back. One good thing, it's kind of rewarding. Every time you take a bit of this foam out, you're realizing you're adding about 1/100th of a mile an hour to speed on your boat. They say every ounce counts. After many years of sailing, I do know that that's true. We'll see how true it is on a little aluminum boat. I just can't believe I had this much weight in there. Sun finally went down. I was out here earlier today, and man, talk about a tough job doing when the sun's beating on you, trying to pull that floor out 10 foot by 4 foot. Alrighty. Do another spot here. I gotta clean that up, of course, but see what kind of mess I got right here. What I'm doing is trying to cut across. You can feel the knife touch the hull, And no matter how tough you think aluminum is, it's not. So you got to be careful. You'll put little dents in it. All right. Let's see what we got here. Shoe. That's wow. Very heavy piece. I don't know if you can hear that. I always wanted to do a boat restoration video. And of course I love my boat. So this should be a lot of fun. What do you guys think about indoor-outdoor carpet? If you have an opinion on that, leave it in the comment, and I'll consider it. I mean, I want to do it right, but I'm not going to call back to Lund, I don't think, and get the vinyl flooring. I got a feeling that stuff's pretty pricey. But, yeah, let me get that. Man, that stuff's heavy. That was about 5 pounds. I'd say 30, 40 pounds on each one of these sections. That's easy, 2-3 pounds. Easy. Old sinker. Okay, hold on. Okay, I found a little bit of a trick to this. After cutting them into like 3 pieces, if you can cut get your knife all the way to the bottom, and then double back on it. See if this will come out. I thought it would. It's tough, man. That one's not the best example. Them short ones are a little more tricky. Try this guy right here. I think I cut all the way across to the bottom. This should come out kind of easy. There she is. Whew. I don't know if you can tell. That is 18, about 20 pounds. Whew. Whew. It's tough getting this crap out of here. Whew.